FinApps. Financial stability. Financial sustainability. Financial literacy. FinApps. Hi friends, how was the weekend? Today we will discuss about debt control. We will learn how to reduce or come out of all debts. FinApps has developed 5 golden rules that help you to control or reduce your debts in a most efficient way. We will discuss each in detail now. If you have debts, what FinApps can tell you is: do not give up. Do not give up. And do not give up. Debt is not a mistake. Here are the 5 golden rules for managing the debts. 1. Understand your debts. 2. Get urgent help if you need it. 3. Set a budget. 4. Prioritize your debts. 5. Consider refinancing or debt consolidation. For better understanding, we can discuss each in detail. First rule is to understand the debts. People enter into debts without knowing their repayment capability. You need to have a clear picture of how much you owe in total, and what each debt is. List all of your debts, so you know where you stand. List the interests applicable, and mode of repayment. List down the purposes for which you entered into debts and think if it was avoidable. Now find out the time available with you to repay the debts. The second rule to come out of debt is to get urgent helps. Seek urgent helps if your situation with the debts is critical. If your debts are out of control, or you are really struggling to it, it's important to act quickly. Here are some places you can go for help and guidance. Approach your lenders. They are the first people who can help you in providing the advices. If you are in debt and have legal problems, you can take legal advice. Remember, do not spend much for it. The third rule is to set a budget. Make the budget realistic. If it is not, you won't stick to it. Setting up a budget is the only way to make sure your money goes where you want it to. It's not about depriving yourself, it's about being in control. Once your budget is set, you'll see how much money you have left over. Work out how much of this you can afford to put towards extra repayments to clear your debts. If you're not happy with how much is left over, cut back your spending. Fourth rule is prioritize your debts. You need to work out which debts you are going to pay off first. Depending on how much and what type of debt you have, there could be a couple of options open to you. You can pay off the debt with maximum interest first. Paying off and closing smallest debts will give you confidence. Make sure you continue to make at least the minimum repayments on all of your debts to avoid any late payment or default fees. Fifth point is, consider refinancing or debt consolidation. Consolidating or refinancing loans can work for some people, if it means they pay less in fees and interest. But, before you do this, consider if this really is the best option for you. When it comes to getting on top of debt, the most important thing is to get started. Assess your situation and consider the options that will work best for you. This is all about debt control. If you have any doubts, you can ask by commenting on this tutorial. The main reason of debt is lack of financial knowledge while opting a loan. FinApps advise you to keep financial advisors with you always. FinApps gives financial literacy. Subscribe to our channel today. Be a part of our financial literacy mission. Stay tuned with FinApps. Our next topics are cryptocurrency, mutual funds, employee provident funds,